Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mirren Review. Today we're looking at an earbud, something that feels increasingly rare in a market dominated by in-ear monitors. The protagonist is the QIGOM S55, also known as the Magician. At first glance, the S55 resembles the larger hammer-style housing, but a closer look reveals something more playful. The stem features a subtle six-pointed star motif, and there's even a small laser-engraved witch flying on a broomstick, a direct and slightly whimsical nod to the name Magician. It may be simple in concept, but it gives the S55 a personality that stands out among more industrial-looking earbuds. Build quality feels solid and reassuring. The shell has that traditional full metal density that many earbuds enthusiasts appreciate. Substantial but not heavy, stable in the ear, and ergonomically shaped for long sessions. The cable uses a coaxial structure with a nylon braided outer layer, combining pure silver and single crystal copper conductors. The coaxial structure keeps the cable relatively slim and flexible while improving shielding and stability. In practice, the cable feels soft, resistant to tangling, and very comfortable during daily use. There's no excessive stiffness, and microphonics are controlled. Now let's move to the sound. The S55 immediately presents itself with a warm and mellow tonal character. This is not a clinical or ultra-analytical earbud. Its strength lies in musicality and emotional density, especially with vocal-focused genres. Starting with the low frequencies, the S55 delivers a surprisingly generous bass presence. What makes it interesting is that it follows a no-foam tuning philosophy. Even without foam covers, the bass remains full, textured, and impactful. It does not rely on artificial bloom. Instead, the low end feels naturally rounded, warm, and controlled. Listening to Timbre by Salvador Sobral, the upright bass lines carry body and weight, yet they never overwhelm the vocal. The extension is convincing for an earbud, and the warmth gives the music an organic atmosphere. The mid-range is where the S55 truly shines. Vocals are slightly forward, with a gently enlarged mouth-shaped presentation. This creates a strong sense of presence and intimacy. The tuning emphasizes density and thickness rather than extreme clarity. When playing Telling Stories by Tracy Chapman, her voice carries warmth and texture, with a smooth edge that avoids harshness. The subtle breath details remain intact, but the overall delivery leans toward emotional fullness rather than analytical separation. Male vocals benefit even more from this tuning direction. On Motown by Michael McDonald, the richness of his timbre feels solid and grounded. The S55 highlights the chest resonance and tonal density of male voices in a very satisfying way. There is coloration, yes, but it is a tasteful warmth rather than an artificial veil. Importantly, although the mid-range emphasizes thickness, it does not become rough or grainy. The detail level remains respectable. Micro-textures in the voice are still audible, and the layering between instruments is handled competently. It is not hyper-separated, but it is coherent. Female vocals are slightly less emphasized than male vocals, but they remain smooth and pleasant. There is no sharpness or excessive brightness. The age and tonal character of the singer are reproduced naturally without awkward coloration. As for the high frequencies, the S55 maintains a relaxed and smooth extension. It does not chase extreme brilliance or sparkle. Instead, it prioritizes comfort and cohesion. cymbals and string overtones are present but gently rounded. This makes the S55 particularly suitable for long listening sessions, especially for those sensitive to treble peaks. Soundstage presentation is moderately wide for a flathead earbud. It doesn't create an exaggerated sense of space, but it feels open and breathable. The imaging is stable, and the overall presentation resembles a small, warm live venue rather than a massive concert hall. So, who is the S55 for? If you are looking for an analytical earbud with razor-sharp detail and ultra-bright extension, this may not be your first choice. But if you appreciate warm, dense vocals, natural bass presence, and a musical presentation that prioritizes emotional engagement over technical fireworks, the S55 delivers beautifully. It carries the spirit of classic tuning, yet with modern cable quality and thoughtful design details. It feels nostalgic but not outdated. In a time when most people are chasing multi-driver in-ear monitors, the S55 quietly reminds us why earbuds still have their charm, comfort, openness, and a uniquely human warmth. If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. Your support is what allows us to continue bringing good original content.